Today is Tuesday, the 6th of August, 2024. How's everyone doing? Hi, Allie. Hi, Lavender. Hi, Toy. And hi, Aether. How's everyone doing today? Toy, did you like the attack? Yes. Sorry if I didn't come. I've been busy lately. You're good. I don't mind how my sound is colored. They're honestly just a blank canvas for me to be creative with. I love that. That's really creative. That's why I like what Fudge did with the scene core version of Fudge. They can technically be like any color. I need to make myself an OC that is like a blank canvas that can just be anything. Actually, I guess now that I think about it, I originally wanted Celestica to be a shapeshifter. Doing alright. Headache lingering all day long. Oh no. Hope you feel better. That sucks. I braided my hair into rat tails. Heck yeah, I think. That's sick. Today I made a promise to myself that I would need to learn how to do animatics. So now I gotta learn how to do that. Thank you. Doing okay, shop admin right now. Ooh, nice. We feel better soon, Ellen. Yeah. Many hugs for Allie. Animatics are so fun. I want to learn how to do animatics so badly. And then when I was looking up animatics, yes, I love them, and now I'm gonna put my new gauge size. Heck yeah. Exciting. But I was looking up animatics for today, last night, and I saw like people doing like storyboards. I'm like, oh shit, I want to do that. Wouldn't it be cool to be a storyboard artist? That'd be sick. Oh yeah, let me give everybody a hug as well. I gave, excuse me, Allie a hug. I don't know if Lavender's still here. I know they said they were just peeking in, but let me give Lavender a hug anyway. Lavender, Toy, and Aether. So many hugs. Thank you for the hugs. Yippee! Nice. Yeah, I saw that, Ellie. Oh boy, where do I start with animatics? Like, how does one do animatic? Do you just like sketch like different characters and like different parts, and then just like sketch different scenes, but not like complicated? How does one do animatic? I'd say start with thumbnailing. I'm curious if I can hug myself. You can. Thumbnailing? What do you mean thumbnailing? Let me look that up, actually. No. Make little drawings, test if you can, if you like certain things and stuff. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, because the animatics I wanted to do, just to get started with animatics, was I wanted to do, they're called that because they're theoretically the size of your thumbnail. Oh. I thought you meant like thumbnail as in like thumbnail for like YouTube video thumbnail or something like that. Like what? That makes more sense. Actually, I didn't open up my Trello to-do list. Let me show brain. Oh, yeah, my brain's a little, just a little slow. Yeah, let me see if I can get screens working. I like to call this board Azur's plan of attack. So one of the things I wanted to do was the day of a character animatic. So basically, I'm going to start with Azora and kind of do like her everyday life, sort of. But only like a day of her everyday life, pretty much. At like the, you know, Azur. Whoa. What are you calling me? But yeah, I want to start with Azora. You missed my previous message. Where is it? Oh, is it me or are you silent on Discord? Oh, am I? Testing. Oh, fuck. That's why. Yeah, I know why. It's because I put push to talk on because I was on Crystal's stream yesterday. So I put push to talk on so I didn't interrupt them too much. So oops, my bad. I forgot to turn it back off. Oh, now I hear it. Yeah. Sorry about that. Right, day one. I thought my Discord was broken for a sec. No, it's just because I had push to talk on. Oh, where'd you... I know you said thumbnailing. To make, like, sketch little ideas. I know that I want the little animatic to start with Azora in bed. Because that's how you start your everyday life, is to wake up and go, like, wake up and wake up. And then go to sleep. I've had a little vision for the Zephyr farm, but I won't think about it too much. I did see a video. I was watching a video on how people do animatics. Even before thumbnail, you could write down everything you want to happen, like a mini script. I did kind of do that. I didn't do it in excruciating detail. Write the animatic for Azora beginner's morning routine, then greeting the family. She leaves the farm to head to the bakery, and then we see Azora helping around the bakery. She then leaves the bakery with a wagon of bread to advertise the bakery. We see Azora playing around with the sign, getting attention, and selling bread. At the end of the day, Azora and Jean gather their earnings and head back to the farm for dinner. We see Azora and Jean both cooking dinner together. Afterwards, the family gathers at the dining table and chats about their day, and then Azora prepares for bed. That's kind of like the idea I have, like the little idea. I didn't write the point in between Azora waking up and the her going to the bakery because I have no idea about that yet. Which I should probably think about that right now. I was gonna do a lot of like prep work yesterday, but I was so fucking out of it yesterday. I was like so tired. So all I did yesterday was sleep. I feel like everyone yesterday, sleep was good, everyone yesterday though was so out of it. Because like I said, I was in Crystal's stream and everyone on that stream was saying they were tired. I was like, it's just, and then Shazzy was like, I guess it's just one of those Mondays. Shazzy or Custer, I forgot who. One of those Mondays. I feel better now. Today is not as exhausting. But anyway, after Azora begins her routine, the greeting the family. What does Azora do during greeting the family? Oh, she should help with the farm. So what does Denim do in the farm? I'm gonna be a little real real quick and might get a little heavy, but I have a hard time drawing father characters, like interactions with father characters, because I don't know how you interact with father. I have a father, but I never really hung out with him. He's, weird. So I have a hard time writing father characters because I have no idea how you write like a good relationship with a father. Which is why I have Kai, who has father issues. But I'm trying to think of what Denim would do around the farm. I feel you. I'm the same way with my dad. Many hugs, toy. Many hugs. But trying to think. But no, because the Zephyr farm specializes in wheat, so they grow wheat. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. Like they grow wheat, but they also tend to horses, and they use that wheat at the bakery. I don't know if that's enough wheat for to go around. Wheat for the bakery, wheat for the horses, and wheat to sell. I mean, if they have a big farmland, it makes sense. I'm thinking that the farmland's very like, what do you call it? The farmland's very like, what's the word when things are passed down to you from generations? You can make them eating breakfast. I would make a scene with them eating breakfast, but I already have a scene planned for dinner, so I don't know if it would make sense for two eating scenes. I mean, I could do that. Like, them maybe talking about what they want to do for the day. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Hang on. Because Azora cooks. So what if Azora is the one that's making breakfast? Or Azora or Jean? Ooh, would it make sense? Ooh. No, I'll make it Jean. Which, by the way, Jean is Azora's mother. Morning routine. They live in a 2-story house, so Azora would go downstairs. Or, begin her morning routine. She brushes her teeth. Brushes her teeth. And then heads downstairs. I'd say quick shower, but I probably won't end up adding that. Write the animatic for Azora beginning her morning routine. She brushes her, then heads downstairs and greets family, where Denim is outside working. I guess this is not really a necessary detail, so I can get rid of that. Like, Denim is outside working, but it's not really a necessary detail because I won't be showing Denim until... Oh, when Azora's... Could it be before or after? You know what? So Azora goes downstairs, and I imagine that maybe Denim's outside working, and Jean is still making breakfast. So Azora goes outside to help Denim with the farm. Oh, and I had a drawing idea last night, and I wanted to do it today, but since I'm doing the animatic today, I don't know if I will. Well, it's not really a big drawing idea, but I wanted to do the redesign, or not really redesign, but like the redesign of the clothing for Moro. Because I really want to do those fucking patches on his pants, because I think that would be really cool. But I also want to draw him like two versions of him with, you know, his everyday outfit, and then him with the bandana and the goggles. Because I mentioned that yesterday, or not yesterday, on Sunday stream, where that's what Moro wears when he's introduced in the adventure story. So I want to draw that. And I also want to draw Zora in her overalls, because that's what she wears at the farm. It's not until she gets into the city life where she has her, you know, default outfit. Anyway, she goes down and greets her family. She sees the... I think the first scene, the first family member she'll greet is Ginger, who is... What should Ginger be doing? I think maybe playing with toys or something like that. Because imagine, because Azora is very family oriented. So I imagine Azora goes, sees Ginger and gives her a hug. Big hug. So that'll probably be that. Family, she says hi to... Yeah, she says hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. Her hug. She heads to the kitchen. I have a small visual on how the farm's gonna look. I don't exactly know how it's gonna look. I can't describe it. But I have a small idea on what it's gonna look like. That's something I wanted to do, was sketch out like the housings, because I know there's multiple buildings that I have in mind right now. So I have the Zephyr Farm, which is where Azora first lives. The Zephyr Farm. The bakery, I kind of have a little visual on it. The apartment, or not the apartment, the little house that Kai lives in, and then the apartment that Narvi, Patches, and Pumpkin are at. So I have those in my head, and I want to sketch those at some point. She heads to the kitchen and she's cooking breakfast. Is high-end. Well, now that I think about it, probably won't be doing dialogue. Maybe quick dialogue. because it's just gonna be me doing it. So how would I do something without any sort of dialogue? Maybe I could do like gestures. Because like I'm thinking like when Azora sees Ginger, she like waves hi and then gives Ginger a hug. 'Cause I don't think there'll be many dialogue. So it's probably because I imagine this is probably gonna be a quick animatic because it'll probably take way too long to do a full one. Gestures and actions, yeah. That's what I want to do at least. So let me write down the actions instead. She waves hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. She heads to the kitchen to see Jean eating breakfast and smiles. I mean, Azora's always smiling, so I guess it would be hard to... and smiles. No, she smiles and gives Jean a hug. Oh, and I can also do like little speech bubbles, but with like, instead of like text, it could be like icons or like symbols, similar to what the Sims have. When the Sims chat with each other, they have that little speech bubble come up and then the little action. So I think I'll do that for this part because Azora asked where Denim is, and I don't know how to do that in gestures. So instead, I'm gonna do the little speech bubble. It's gonna show a little icon of Denim with a question mark. It gives Jean a hug. Zora asks where Denim is, and Jean says he is outside working. Zora heads outside to see Denim moving hay bales. And she joins to help him. Because I imagine she peeks outside and sees Denim moving the hay bales, and then she waves and then notices. Yeah. I could probably write that better. She waves hi, then goes to help Denim move the bale. It'll probably fast forward on this part because there's a lot of hay bales, I'd imagine. Then give each other a hug and go inside for breakfast. Actually, no, they give each other a hug, then Jean steps out to call them for breakfast. I like to imagine that Zora, now that I'm writing this, Zora has a very generic life. A very like uplifting generic life. But I think that's also kind of like a really good way to kind of introduce Azora, because later on in Azora's life, she has to deal with everybody else and their problems. That's why I say Azora's a little naive. I don't know if naive is actually the right word. Maybe clueless. Because she's not used to like problems like that. Similar to what Kai deals with, at least. I still don't know what Narvi deals with. All I know is that Narvi deals with like anxiety, maybe. And give each other a hug, and then Jean says, "Let's call them for breakfast." They all head inside the dinner table. I'll head inside the dinner table. Chatting. I'd imagine I'd just show them after they were done eating. So that way I can show the dinner scene a little bit more, like, better. Because I don't know if I want two scenes. Get to them after they've eaten and they are chatting. Jean gets up and mentions her in. She mentions what should happen when Jean. Yes. Because in this scene, Jean gets up to head to the bakery. But what should happen, like action-wise? She gets up and I say prepares, but that's very like specific. Like I'll probably be confused to what's right in that scene. She gets up and I guess if I say prepare, she'd probably like grab a purse or something. A purse, and then how would they take wheat to the bakery? Maybe like maybe that wagon I mentioned. And grabs the wagon full of hay bales. Zora offers to help and goes with into the bakery. Okay, and that's done written. I'm getting so invested in this lore. Heck yeah. And then goes with Jean to the bakery. I'm glad you're liking it, because I have a bunch of lore, and I am done, I think, with this part at least. With the Zora's scene thingy. I want to start separating these so that way I know what is what. As we write the animatic for Zora to begin her morning routine. Zora wakes up. So yeah, Zora wakes up at, I'd say 8 in the morning. 8 a.m. And she jumps out of bed and stretches. Jumps out of bed and stretches. That's one scene. She brushes her teeth and then goes downstairs to greet her family. She waves hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. Oops. She heads to the kitchen to see Jean cooking breakfast. She smiles, gives asks for 10 minutes. Yes, I cannot read. Zora heads outside to see Denna moving hay bales. She waves hi and then helps Denna move the bales. Yappert receives some pets. Move the bales. Oh, that's... I don't know why. I misread this. Zora heads outside to help... Zora heads outside to see Denna moving hay bales. She waves hi and then goes to help Denna move the babies. I thought Bale said babies for a minute. Anyway, they give each other a hug, and then Jean calls them inside for breakfast. We cut to them, and then they are chatting. Jean gets up and moves the babies. Zora goes to help, and goes with Jean to the bakery. We then then we see Zora helping around the bakery. She didn't helping around the bakery. I should probably be a little bit more specific in this scene. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to actually save this and then I'll continue writing. Then we see Zora helping around the bakery. What should Zora be doing? First, I think Zora and Jean are in the... Would it be called the kitchen? Like in the bakery... Let me look it up. Where would you be making the bread? Well, the bakery, yes, but where? Is there a kitchen at bakery? Kitchen, or... Because I imagine there's two parts of the kitchen would be correct, in my opinion. Okay. Thank you, Toy. So yeah, so the kitchen are in the kitchen baking breads such as, well, generic bread. Such as, what kind of breads are there? No, is croissant bread? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it is. Let me look it up. Breads. I know there's different types of breads. Pretzels, I think. I worked in a restaurant and we always called it a kitchen. Not the same as a bakery, so I'm not sure, but similar. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it a bakery. I mean, not a bakery, a kitchen for now. Just for simplicity. Rolls! Oh, can you imagine them making bread rolls? Baguette. Imagine they just make different types of bread. Maybe some rolls. And then, oh yeah, there is a croissant. Oh my god, I'm looking at images of breads and they all look so good. Rolls, biscuits, I'm hungry. Biscuits. However you spell it. Felt. I think it's I don't know how you spell it either. The second time you wrote it right. Buskets. Biscuit E. Thank you, Ellie. Dude, you know one of my favorite breakfast foods is a fucking egg and bacon croissant. They're so fucking good. Thank you, Ellie. Usually, sometimes there's cheese, but I don't really like cheese as much, so I usually take the cheese out. I have a picture for this for Will. You know, I had an idea. I have a picture for German bread. Ooh, send it. I used to have a food channel, but I got rid of it. Oh, that reminds me. Channels. I was thinking of adding a self-promotion channel. Do you think? So like people can share like their streams in it or videos and stuff like that. I would probably disallow Discord invites though, just because you know, I don't know what happens in those Discords. German bread and rolls. Ooh, ooh, bread. Bread is really good, especially when baked. Love baked bread. I like bread in general as well because I love sandwiches. Anyway, such as baking bread, such as generic bread rolls and bread rolls. Would they make French breads? Do you think, such as croissants and baguettes? Would it really be necessary? Maybe. I love bread. Bread. Bread's so fucking good. Bread. Muscle. Muscle. It says multi-grain. I thought that said migraine. I'm not reading right today. Oh, pretzels. You know what? If they're going to be making pretzels, then I guess they can make French breads. Pretzels. Pretzels. How do you spell croissant? How do you spell croissant? Please help me. There you go. Croissant. Croissant. Bratwurst bread is the best. Croissant. Thank you, Ether. Let me look that up because I've never heard of that bread. That's sausages. I wanted bread. There you go. Speaking of sausages, sausages are really fucking good. Muffins! You're right, Allie. Muffins. I was about to spell fruit. Muffins. Oh, that'd be so cute. It's rubber pieces of bread. Oh. Yum. Heck yeah. Perhaps some pastries. Not pastry. Because I already have a character that does pastry breads and pastries, in general. So they pretty much just bake bread, like wheat bread. Or anything like bread related. Understandable. They're just a local bread shop that sells breads. I'm hungry now. Same. I didn't really eat. Speaking of which, no, I forgot. I have fucking popsicle with me and I completely forgot to eat it. That's all melting. I want to go and make food now. Heck yeah. Hope you enjoy. Hope you make your food. Oh my god, I should eat too. I haven't eaten yet, but I'll probably eat after stream. Trying to think of what I want to eat anyway. I ate soup. Heck yeah. Ooh, what soup? Good soup. But yeah, if you guys go eat, enjoy your food. Hope it's delicious. Anyway, muffins and not a big fan of soup. Aw, I love soups. Depending on the soups, actually, because there's fucking brand of soup which is like cup ramen, and there's like little veggies in it, and if it's I love it. So fucking good. Cup of soup. It's chicken soup, actually. Chicken soup. Cup of chicken soup. You knew that. Everyone calls me crazy for it. Actually, that's ramen, so I guess it's not really soup. Is it? Is it a soup? Is cereal a soup? I love noodle soups, but I don't really like it on its own. That's fair. In the age-old question, cereal a soup? I love soups, though. Soups are really good. Again, depending on the soup. Because I think I remember trying the soup that was like tomato, like with tomato sauce, and I did not like it. I'm not a big fan of tomato, to be honest. I mean, I'm okay with some tomato, but I'm not a huge fan with tomato. They've disappointed me, at least recently. They've disappointed me. Ill tomato soup. I think I tried tomato soup, but I didn't like it, so yes. What kind of soups are there? Because now I'm looking at images of soups. These look so good. That makes me wonder, is gumbo technically a soup? Technically the ocean is a soup. Is gumbo a soup or no? Is gumbo absolute favorite food of all time? Gumbo is a stew that is popular in the U.S. Oh, I thought it was, I don't know. Ocean soup. I love me a good bowl of ocean soup. Would it technically be a fish ocean soup? Because if you take a big spoonful of the ocean, wouldn't you get fish in it? Fish soup. It has vegetable. I'm also not a fan of fish soup because I dislike fish. I love fish. It has vegetables, meat, and water. If you heat it up, there are underwater volcanoes. Microplastics, yum. I love me a good spoonful of microplastics. It says that gumbo is a soup. If you guys haven't had gumbo, fucking try it. If you can. It's fucking delicious. It's my absolute favorite food of all time. My mom makes it, but she excludes, like, what? I think spinach was in it. My mom doesn't add spinach in the gumbo, so if you make it, you can try it with and without spinach. You can, like, mess with the recipe to make it the way you want it, but, gumbo, absolute favorite food. What's in it? All I know is that the main stuff that's in it is, like, sausage, shrimp. I think that already includes it from your list, Allie. Oh, no, you like shrimp. Sausage, shrimp. I think there's some tomatoes. I don't remember. I love shrimp. Same. Handshake. Oh my god, wait. I need to add a fucking handshake command. Because why not? I love commands. Anyway, I'm trying to see what's inside a gumbo because I don't remember. All I know is that I fucking love it. What's real gumbo made of? Onions, celery, bell peppers. Oh yes, I know. I know that onions and bell peppers are in it. I think. I know bell peppers for sure. Fucking so good. I want gumbo now. Fuck. So good. I love gumbo, Allie. I'm crying because of how much I love gumbo. Sometimes I think I'm weird because of the person. I'm a weird person because of my food taste. We all have our own food taste. Food tastes. My body full of microplastics. You know what else my body's full of? Love, kindness. They'll take care of the microplastics. Heck yeah. They'll just enhance the microplastics. Food paste. Food paste for your everyday needs. Oh man, hang on. I made a mess on accident. Oh man, my pants are gonna be sticky now. Food paste. Yes. I was about to go and walk into the gas station and get some food, but I learned that 3 kids went missing today in my area, so that idea is no longer applicable. Oh my god. Horrible. I hope they're found soon. Stay safe. Yeah. Oh my god, stay safe. That's so scary. That shit's horrifying. I think the idea of someone going missing is like the scariest shit ever. We got an Amber Alert once. I think it was like 2 months ago, which was some guy went missing in the city near us. Thankfully, they were found later that day, but it was still kind of scary when I got that alert that someone went missing. I'm like, oh, it's horrible. It was just now, so there was like, it was just now, so like 3 days ago probably. I'm hoping they get found soon because I start school soon too. Oh god, that's terrifying. I remember when a kid went missing in my area a few years ago. Oh god, that's like horrifying and sad. I can't imagine like the terror or like the, you know, the fear, especially in the parent. I just hope that they're found soon and that they're safe. And the kid was older than me. Oh man. Baking bread such as generic breads, rolls, pretzels, croissants, and muffins. Yes. What was I writing after this? What was I gonna write after this? Yes, I spaced out on what I was writing. I'm out of my prime. My grind. I'm just gonna stay home and draw. Yeah. Probably better to stay safe inside. At least for now. The muffins. What was I writing after this? I don't remember. Okay, let me read out everything I've written so far. Write the automatic for Azora begin with her morning routine. Azora wakes up at 8 a.m. and she jumps out of bed and stretches. She brushes her teeth and then heads downstairs to greet her family. She waves hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. Gets to the kitchen and sees Jean cooking breakfast. She smiles and gives Jean a hug. Azora asks where Denim is, and Jean says he's outside. God, I can't fucking read today. Azora heads outside to see Denim moving hay bales. She waves hi and then goes to help Denim move the babies. They then give each other a hug, and then Jean steps out to call them for breakfast. Oh, actually, I should probably write between this that this is kind of like fast forwarded. We fast forward. It's not gonna be like what do you call time lapse? It's just gonna like, you know, jump. We fast forward to them, and they've finished moving the hay bales. They didn't give each other Zora a. It'd probably be better to write their names. Zora and then and Denim give each other a hug, and then Jean steps out to call them for breakfast. We cut to them after they've eaten and they're chatting. Jean gets up and grabs the wagon full of hay bales. Azora offers to help and goes with Jean to the bakery. Then we see Azora helping around the bakery. Azora and Jean are in the kitchen making bread such as generic bread, rolls, pretzels, croissants, and muffins. I remember what I was going to write after this, which is good that I read it. customer walks in and Zora goes to tend the what would it be called, a front desk? What's that little, like, you know, that little counter with the little displays with like the, sometimes there's pastries in there, whatever. But what is that exactly called? Would I just call it a counter? A display? No, display counter. Display counter. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Display counter. It goes to just attend the display counter, and the display counter. Zora takes the, I say order, but like it's a fucking restaurant. Display counter. You can also call it the register if it's a small enough area. True. Oh, that's where Zora is. Zora goes to the register. But here's how I'm thinking that, like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Zora goes to tend the register by the display counters. Register by the display counter. Thank you, Aether. Zora takes the order of the customer, then gives them the bag of bread that they wanted. That they ordered. Here's a bag of bread that they ordered. After that, that's pretty much their routine, is that if there's a lot of bread that needs to be made, then Azora's in the kitchen with Jean. But if there's not a lot of bread that needs to be made, then Jean's in the kitchen and Azora's at the register. Azora stays at the register then. Azora stays at the register as afternoon hits. Azora goes outside to advertise the bakery. Just to advertise the bakery. She holds a sign with the name and address of the bakery. I imagine the town that Azora lived in is kind of like a, it's a country town, but kind of like a local town. There's not really any roads. They all kind of just, everything's at walking distance. We see Azora playing around with the sign, getting attention and selling bread. Let me make sure I'm separating this right. Customer walks in, and Azora goes to attend the register by the display counters. Azora takes the Azora sits at the register. No, wait. Customer leaves and Azora stays at the register. Alright, and then I can separate this. As afternoon hits, Azora goes outside to advertise the bakery. That's a lot of fucking words. Shut up, you stupid phone. I'm streaming. As afternoon hits, Azora goes outside to advertise the bakery. She holds up the sign and the name of the yes. Selling bread. At the end of the day, Azora and Jean gather the earnings and head back to the farm for dinner. We see Azora and Jean both cooking dinner together. I spaced out and then I zoned in and then I forgot where I was at reading. At the end of the day, Azora and Jean gather the earnings and head back to the farm for dinner. We see Azora and Jean both cooking dinner together. Afterwards, the family gathers at the dinner table and chats about their day. I could write more, but I have no idea what to write for that scene. And then Azora prepares for bed. Exactly how does Azora prepare for bed? I don't know. I think we'll come to that when we come to that. I've written quite a lot already. I'm going to try my absolute best to prepare for a stroke, though, when reading this. Ooh. Azora wakes up at 8 a.m. and she jumps out of bed and stretches. She brushes her... That's gonna bother me. Wait, hang on. I didn't fucking capitalize the... There you go. She brushes her teeth and then heads downstairs to greet her family. She waves hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. She heads to the kitchen and sees Jean cooking breakfast. She smiles and gives Jean a hug. Azora asks where Denim is and she says he's outside working. Azora heads outside to see Denham moving hay bales. She waves hi and then goes to help Denham move the bales. We fast forward to them and they finish moving the bales. Azora and Denham give each other a hug, and then Jean steps out to call them for breakfast. We cut to them after they've eaten and they're chatting. Jean gets up and grabs the wagon full of barrels. Azora and offers to help and goes to Jean with the bakery. We then see Azora helping around the bakery. Zora and Jean are in the kitchen baking bread such as generic bread, rolls, pretzels, croissants, and muffins. A customer walks in and Zora goes to tend the register by the display counters. Zora takes the order of the customer, then gives them the bag of bread that they ordered. The customer leaves and Zora stays at the register. As afternoon hits, Zora goes outside to advertise the bakery. She holds a sign with the name and the address of the bakery. We see Zora playing around the sign, getting attention, and selling bread. At the end of the day, Azora and Jean gather the earnings and head back to the farm for dinner. We see Azora and Jean both cooking dinner together. Afterwards, the family gathers at the dining table and chats about their day. And then Azora prepares for bed. That's all I got. But as I was reading that, I had an idea of what to write. Though, sadly, I forgot it. It was, fuck. Oh, it was them wrapping up. So, like, okay, so... Gather the earnings. Gather the earnings. Azora goes around and mops the floors. No, wait. I got a better idea. Alright. At the end of the day, Azora goes around... Yeah, okay. Let me just make sure I separate this so that way I'm not too confused. At the end of the day, Azora... Oh no, wait. The bakery is closed. At the end of the day, it's not really specific. In the late afternoon, in the late afternoon, the bakery is closed. And Azora is mopping the floors and cleaning the counters. Jean is gathering the earnings. Yo! Thank you for the Prime sub, Raven. Hello. Yo! Thank you for the resub. Hypers. Hi, Raven. How you doing? Thank you for the resub. No way. Fuck. What an introduction. Yippee! I should also get a better sound for my, what do you call it? These sub alerts. Right now I'm actually currently writing, the story, or like a little animatic that I want to do. I'll reread it after I'm done writing this part. Jean is gathering the earnings and... Jean is gathering the earnings. That's a whole essay? Yeah. I might have gone a little carried away writing. Writing's fun. When you know how to write, and when you have like, when you're just spewing your ideas without caring too much about like excruciating detail, it's fun to write. In the late afternoon, the bakery is closed. Azora is mopping the floors and cleaning the counters. Jean is gathering their earnings. Oh no, I say and Jean is gathering earnings. I read it out to you after I'm done with this. Jean is gathering the earnings. They're done. Once they're done, they head back to the farm for dinner. Okay, there we go. Right. Prepare for a stroke because I'm horrible at reading. Azora wakes up at 8 a.m. and she jumps out of bed and stretches. She brushes her teeth and then heads downstairs and greets her family. She waves hi to Ginger and gives her a hug. She heads to the kitchen and sees Jean cooking breakfast. She smiles and gives Jean a hug. Azora asks where Denham is and Jean says he's outside working. Azora heads outside to see Denham moving hay bales. Azora waves hi and then goes to help Denham move the bales. We fast forward to them and they finish moving the bales. Azora and Denham give each other a hug and then Jean steps out and calls them for breakfast. We cut to them after they've eaten and they're chatting. Jean gets up and grabs a wagon full of bales, not barrels. Azora offers to help and goes to Jean with the bakery. We then see Azora helping around the bakery, and Azora and Jean are in the kitchen, baking bread such as generic bread, rolls, pretzels, croissants, and muffins. Um, a customer walks in and Azora attends the register by the display counters. Azora takes the order of the customer and then gives them a bag of bread that they ordered, and then the customer leaves and Azora stays at the register. As afternoon hits, Azora goes outside to advertise the bakery. She holds the sign with the name and address of the bakery. We see Azora playing around with the sign and getting attention and selling bread. In the late afternoon, the bakery is closed. Azora is mopping the floors and cleaning the counters, and Jean is gathering the earnings. Once they're done, they head back to the farm for dinner. We see Azora and Jean both cooking dinner together. Afterwards, the family gathers at the dining table and chats about their day. And then Azora prepares for bed. And that's what I got. Should I actually mark the write the morning scene? Actually, I pretty much wrote all of this, didn't I? Lamp. I pretty much wrote all of this already, huh? That's pretty fire. Thank you. There you go. I have written all of those. That was a little easier than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I'm writing little animatics for my characters. I'm starting with Azora. And then after I'm done with Azora, I'll probably do Minty. And then who's next? Narvi and then Kai. And then I did plan on doing Moro, Orla, Robin, and Lexi. I'm actually really excited to do Orla. Because I have an idea for Orla. Because before she meets Moro, she's pretty much alone. But Orla's like a survivalist, so writing her morning routine would be kind of cool. Like gathering water from the river and, you know, cooking with fire. I think that would be really cool. I've pretty much written everything. Do I move to sketching now, or... I have no idea what I want to sketch. All I know is that ad break is coming up soon, so I'm probably gonna wait until after ad break. It actually comes up in 3 minutes. I'm gonna wait until after ad break. Hydrate. Hydrate. Got this big thing of water here. I'm gonna wait until after ad break, and then we can get started on sketching. I'm glad I at least wrote everything. Thank you for the hydrate, Allie. In the meantime, I did want to add... I remember mentioning I wanted to add a little handshake command. Because why not? I love handshakes. Thank you. Oops. Shake. Oh, actually, doing the commands for chatters is actually kind of hard. Handshake. Oh, Raven, let me give you a hug as well. There you go. What? Why did it do it twice? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why. Because I... Oops. Double hug. Have 2 hugs. What's the handshake emote again? Shake. There we go. I probably won't count handshakes. Unlike with the hugs and the kicks, I probably won't count the handshakes. Allie, want a handshake? Oh shit. There you go. Handshake. Mutual agreement. Very simple. I wonder if the fucking commands are updating. Oh, by the way, ad breaks coming up. I wonder if the commands are updating. 8-ball, Aliona, ambience, R-fight, artist tip. Oh, I should disable R-fight now that R-fight's over. Handshake yappert. Backstory, cancel, clip, commands, Discord, first. Follower age, handshake, heck yeah, hug, kick, Kofi, lurk, music, pray, Retsuri, socials, and yappert. I'll probably disable the R-fight command just because I'm no longer... R-fight's no longer going. Big sad. Alright, I'm gonna use this ad break to stand up and stretch. If you guys want to do the same, now's a good time to do so. I will be right back. Oh, Raven, you're supposed to put a user after that. BRB! Oh, fuck. Thank you, Toy. Oh, wow. Oh, heck yeah. Well, thank you so much, Toy. Yippee! Oh, we've got the little founder badge now. Well, thanks so much. Whoa. Congrats on affiliate. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the, what was that? That was a subscription, right? Hype Train. You too? Thank you, Allie. Thanks so much. This is an awesome. Yippee! Yo, Crystal. Oh, thanks so much, guys. God, okay. I need to stop doing that, sorry. I'm stretching. My body's compressed of air and oxygen.
What are you doing? Look in the tab.
Pissed. I'm pissed off now. That's just second fuck you. That's so personal.
It was my idea.
Oh my fucking god. You're lucky half of them were on ad break, because holy shit. I just put on my headphones like, what the fuck? I got my water. Nice and cold. I also realized I've been recording this whole time too. For 3 hours straight. My space is not gonna be happy. What are you doing? Bro just needs a little water. Hey! Motherfucker, where are you? And I'm back. I'm back, thank you. I appreciate it. Also, Ali, I don't know if you have 7TV extension installed, but I had an emote, which is what do you know 36. It's also if you wonder what we're saying, like with Fabian's the PP party, that's from a 7TV emote. It's a Twitch browser extension for E. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the chat thing in my stream, sadly. I don't have the extension. Oof. Get it. The clips are so funny. The clip about blasting the EP. Is it all my the torture I've been getting? The torture. The golden era. I wish you could blast the fucking soundboards on the events thing, because I would absolutely allow you to, but sadly you can't. That just means peace for me, at least. I think the stage and the thing wouldn't really matter. That didn't make any sense. I spaced out when I was trying to speak. Anyway, I have Fire Packet open. I guess we could start sketching. But I have no idea how to sketch. Like, what to sketch for the fucking scene. For the, thingy. Yippee! I could start with this, resting scene. I already know Zora's gonna be in bed facing the other way and her clock's on the nightstand. And it says, okay, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. I hit the desk for that. I'm not gonna color it, by the way. I'm just gonna do very simple sketches. And hopefully get somewhere. I'm gonna work on my course now. Have fun. Thank you! And I hope you have a good time as well. Hope you have fun. I'm spacing out! Raven, help me. Yeah. Bye, Raven! My brain is not brain. Anyway, I do have Fire Packet open. Might as well get started. Oh! Fuck! My drawing tab is not working. No! Please don't be bugged. Sometimes I have to reset my computer for it to fucking work. This is not where I am putting my mouse. It's inverted. Bye, Raven. Oh, yeah. I said no because my fucking drawing tab's not working. Fuck! Not good. That's not good. Tablet driver is not responding. Try turning off your computer and turning it back on. If that doesn't work, call... Fuck! Damn it. I was so prepared. I'm watching Voltron right now, so I'm kind of distracted. It's all good. I am... stupid. Fucking tablet. Your PC's saying not today, as or not today. Is there a way to fucking... Here, I'm gonna look at my cam. Restart your computer? Fuck that. I don't want to fucking restart my computer. I can't even restart my computer because I'm fucking streaming. God, I really wish I had my fucking dual set up now. Oof. Well, what should I do? My tablet's not fucking responding. I'm not gonna fucking draw with the mouse. Unless I can. If it's not too hard, be annoying. Fuck. I was so prepared, man. Draw a tear as well. That's me right now. I'm a drawing tablet. It's fucking working. I wish there was a way I could like reset it without resetting my computer. Is Wacom open? Maybe I can. Why do I have two OBSs open? What? There it is. Wacom. Can I? I fucking hate it when this happens. Oh, what should I do? I don't want to end stream and then start stream again because I just ugh. Well, instead, I guess we can do some writing if you want. I wanted to get this done, but fuck. Or at least try to get some writing done. Stupid fucking tablet. So let me look more into it. See if I can get it to fucking work without resetting my computer. Whatever you feel like doing, Azure. E. He wants to do something, but headache ruins everything. Oh no. I'm like lurking. E. I mean, you can, but it looks like some issues might happen, like the pressure sensitivity, which is actually a big deal for me because I fucking need the custom fucking shit. I'm debating whether I should restart my computer. Like, I would have to end stream and then start stream again. Ah. All because my stupid fucking tablet doesn't want to fucking work. Guys, don't get a Wacom tablet. Doesn't fucking work. Mine works fine. Mine fucking doesn't. The fucking driver likes to fucking act up all the time. Voltron brain rot. We love brain rots here. Heck yeah. What was I think my current brain rot is just my characters. I love my characters. Fuck. You know what? I might fucking reset my computer. But I'll be back, hopefully. Hopefully not too long. Yeah, let me see if I could save everything real quick, though. Just make sure I don't accidentally break everything on my stream. Let me save this crying face. There, sad. Alright, so I'm gonna restart my computer, which means I'm gonna have to end stream, but I'll be back. I'll hopefully be back soon. Here, let me just make sure everything's closed. Oof. Just my shit's not working right.